Before I put all this back together, I figured I'd cover running your wiring for the heater across on your Promaster to the driver's side. For anyone that is putting their heater underneath the passenger seat and they want to run their wiring over to the driver's side and then back to connect to their house batteries and obviously mount the controller back there somewhere, this would be a helpful video, I hope. So I took the seat out in two pieces just to make it more manageable. I took the top off and then I just put this back in, but I did have this out. You have two 18mm bolts, remove those, and then on the back are just some forks. So you'll just remove those front bolts and then this thing will actually slide forward a little bit and you can remove the whole thing, no problem. On the driver's side, you want to just remove the bolts from the front so it allows you to tilt it up, and that will help give you some clearance when you are running your wiring up under this floor. So before you take the seats out or anything, pry open that gray terminal, and that'll allow you to pull off the gray lever, I should say. That'll allow you to lift off the negative battery cable. Then you're okay to take off your airbag clips and everything right here. Okay, so right under the floor here, there's a bunch of wire, and you'd be amazed what they put there that you're allowed to walk on all the time without really much protection, if any at all. You have two wire looms crossing over there, and then here's our heater wires right next to it right here. So I pulled this out. What this is right here, it is a little protection for your wiring. If you can see right here, this clips together. Let's get a better shot of that right there. So you want to pry that open. There we go. Pry that open, and then you want to put your wires through there, because when you're putting it through there, you're not going to be able to put it through with that closed. Because if you'll recall, on the end of your wires here, that plugs in here, you've got that really big oval-shaped plug, and that's what you're going to be pulling from the driver's side. So now these right here, this one right here goes about right here, and there's another one of these that's right about under over here, and the one under here I just unclipped and then put the wiring through and then clipped it back together. But on this one, I'll show you how these actually work. There's a stud coming up out of the floor, sort of like a nail head, and what you do is you put this over it and then you slide it down, and that'll lock it into position, sort of like hanging a picture. So I'll put that one back over here after I'm finished, and then put it in its place. So let's go over here. I'll show you what I use to pull the wire through. It's basically just a wire pull. That's for residential stuff. I just put that big oval plug on here, tied it to that, and then pulled it through. And you're gonna want to tilt up the driver's seat and have somebody help you hold that. So let's go on over here and see. Second. Sorry to bother you. Okay. So over here, what you're going to want to do, remove this panel. Then you're going to want to remove your door sill. And you'll have to kind of lift that up to get it out, because it has to come out of these a little bit. Lots of screws. Get that out of there. And right down here, you'll see here are our two heater wires, and those run right in through this channel. So through here across is almost a straight shot, and I pulled it from here to the middle where the fuel top of the fuel tank is, and then from there I just shoved it under the rest of the way. Not too bad, but you definitely want to have the driver's seat front bolts undone, so then you can tilt it up like this, and it'll allow you to get that underneath there, because it's really a tight fit right over here. And then from here you can run this back, and I've got it going under there, and I still have all that to do. I'm gonna run that back to my cabinetry where I have some of my other controls mounted and everything, and hopefully get it hooked up today before the sun goes down. And that's about it. I hope this one helps some people, and I might throw a couple more videos up. If anybody wants to subscribe, then maybe you'll see something else. Thanks.